Hi, it's Sam, and I'm 4 months on T. I wasn't gonna make another video until 5 months, but then I also realized that I kinda want to talk about my transition in general, like, from where it started, and just have a video of that to keep and look at, I guess, in case I forget, which I probably won't, but here we go. I'm gonna talk about my 4 months changes first, which aren't that different. It's the same stuff, but more, like, my voice has changed more, and, a little bit more facial hair. I got that mustache going still that I kind of want to shave off. I'm definitely getting a lot broader up in here. My binder straight up hurts now. I have to take it off, like, periodically through the day just so I don't know, stop breathing or something. I think the biggest change is that my emotions and how I handle things emotionally has been a lot different. I get angry about stuff that I used to get sad about. Not like extremely. I don't have like anger issues or anything now, but stuff that would have made me sad or upset before T now like makes me pissed off, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like empowering. I'd rather be angry than sad, I think, so it's whatever. For whatever reason, my appetite has gone down. When I started T, and for like 2 months after that, I could eat everything. It was crazy. I was crazy hungry all the time. And now, unless I do something to enhance my appetite, wink nudge, I can't eat that much. I don't know if that has anything to do with the tea. It might not, but I'm mentioning that just in case. I'm passing a lot better now. In all my other videos, I was like, I'm not passing. I don't know why. I still don't pass sometimes, but people have been gendering me correctly more. And I just started school. The last time I was at school was when I was only like a month on T, but then I went back and a bunch of people were like, whoa, your voice. And today I ran into like this old lady that I'm kind of friends with that I hadn't seen since I started T, and she didn't recognize me. So that was kind of cool, I guess. Basically, my queer story starts in 8th grade when I saw Black Swan at the movie theater and paid extra close attention during the scene with Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman, and walked out of the theater and was like, I think I like girls. And that basically took up my, like, mental and emotional energy during that year. I remember being super conflicted the whole year, whether or not I was bi or just lesbian, I guess. And it bothered me a lot the whole year, which was really stupid because then I read more about trans stuff and was like, I guess it's not my sexuality that feels bad, it's my gender. And freshman year, I was a little tiny freshman in this big new school with a bunch of people I didn't know, and I started going by Sam. And I cut my hair short and started using he, him pronouns. And it sucked. That year sucked. Because, I don't know, all the things trans people usually have to deal with when they first come out, like no one wanting to use my pronouns, or teachers and parents. My parents suck the most, probably. My parents still suck the most. My parents have sucked the most during this whole thing. This whole thing wouldn't have sucked that bad without my parents and their sucking. I shouldn't have phrased it like that. But yeah, freshman year is when I did all this social stuff. So I guess when I was like 14. And then sophomore year when I was 15 or 16, 15 I think, I came out to my parents as trans. And before that I had already come out to them as like whatever I was before, liking girls. I told them I liked girls before, and they took that horribly. That was the most horrible thing in the world, so I was really not excited to tell them that I was trans. Which was understandable, because it was not a very pleasant experience. I couldn't come out to them on my own, like, I didn't want to tell them on my own, so I went to, like, 2 therapy appointments with this one therapist, and brought them into her office, and tried to have her help me explain it to them, but she was basically like, you need to tell them yourself, which wasn't helpful at all. But mostly they were just like confused, and the whole reason I told them was so I could start T. That was like my goal. I didn't want to tell them. The only reason I told them was because I needed their approval as a minor to start T, and they were basically like, no. So that was great, and that lasted for about a year. And then when I was junior year, yeah, I was seeing a different therapist who basically brought them in and told them, like, hey, your kid needs to start hormone replacement therapy or else things aren't going to be good at all, essentially. My parents were like, okay, fine. And a few months after that, last April, I called in to Children's Hospital LA, and they set me up with Dr. Olson, who's super popular. You've probably seen her in that one Lisa Ling documentary about trans kids. She was in that. And I called her and got an appointment, and had to wait about a month and a half for it because she's really popular. But then I got the appointment. While I was there, she asked me a bunch of stuff about myself and my transition and how I was feeling. And then she gave me a parental consent form to start T, and basically my parents signed that, and I came back a month later with the form signed, and she talked to my parents, and the second appointment I got my T shot. So that was super easy. It was just terrible getting there and took like 2 or 3 years, and now I'm here. And that's my queer story. This video was not that exciting. I just wanted to make it. Because I'm super proud of myself for getting to this point. Yeah. Yeah. Bye.